All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Today we're going to be bringing on Chucky live from the Pantheon in Rome, Italy, where it is 86 degrees. What you were just watching was the Trevi Fountain, which is nearby, which there's a chance Chucky will be walking by over there. First things first, do me a favor, please leave a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, please consider doing so. Consider getting yourself a t-shirt. Check down the description, down below in the description for all the ways that you can help contribute to the live streams and the videos that I do. There's a lot of stuff coming up in the near future, so I appreciate your help. But leave a thumbs up for sure if you like this. And without further ado, let's bring on Mr. Chucky. And here he is. Let's see how I can do this. There we go. Let's put it over here. There he is. You're the man. There he is, Chucky live. He is in the square next to the Pantheon. How's it going, Chucky?
I'm great. I'm having fun. It's great to be in Roma.
Yeah, so tell us about the area where you are right now.
Well, I don't know if this is considered the exact city center, but for me it seems like it is. No one's ever commented about that, but I think it is the city center. And this is the best preserved. Let me show you really quick.
You're locked up, right? Chucky.
Oh, I'm locked up?
Yes, you are.
Oh, no. How about now?
Technical difficulties. Give it a second because there is a lag.
Oh.
That sucks. Hang on a second. Let me see what I can do. That's not helping. You might need to go out and come back in again.
Okay, I'll go out and come back in.
All right. These are the times we live in. Imperfection. We have imperfection with the live stream. Let me see here if I can get him. It looks the same. I want to make sure that he can get back in. No, it's the same one. Okay. All right, so he should be back in a second. In the meantime, that gives us a few seconds to let some extra people come in because, you know, people don't always come in on time. Let's see. It's the same link, so he should be able to come in. 86 degrees there in Rome where he is. Apparently there's supposed to be some thunderstorms there. He's lucky he might escape the thunderstorms. They should be starting in about an hour and a half. That's when they should be rolling in. But where is Chucky? Well, let's give it a second. In the meantime, Bangkok is scheduled to open up. Bangkok and several other areas are scheduled to open up October 1st. However, here he comes. Bangkok has been pushed back to October 15th. Chucky, I see you in the green room, but I do not see your face. I see black. All black. There you are. All right, let's see if this will work. Let's see here. All right.
Good. I hope this works, huh?
Good evening, Tom. Good evening. There you go. Your internet is not very good, Chucky. I don't know if you use.
I hope it works.
I don't know if you're using the same stuff as you were the same method as the last time, but I can see you.
Yeah,
It's very, very slow.
that's. I may not be able to do any better than this.
Yeah, it looks like you're locked up again.
Let me. Oh my God, this is horrible.
Horrible. Yes. Wow. I really would like to have the video going, but
What if I? The only thing I can think of, if it's not going to get better, is either one of two things. Um, I one of three things. If you're just getting audio, and then I can just stay on,
I'm
or
getting audio.
I could go.
You could what?
Or I could go back to my hotel, my apartment, and just go from there. But then you can't see anything.
Well,
It's kind
why
of
don't you move
pointless
from the
because I
area?
have
Why
no.
don't you move from the area where you are? Because I can see you and I can see you
Yeah,
moving, but I think there's a lot of people there, and so there's probably a lot of congestion on the internet. Internet
yeah,
traffic is heavy.
yeah. Let me walk.
Maybe you can show the
Tell me
Pantheon.
if you can see anything. Oh, yeah. Can you see any video?
All I see is an apartment building, but point it at the Pantheon, please.
Oh, I did. It's pointed at the Pantheon.
All right, it's locked up, and it's showing an apartment complex.
I just was at the apartments, but about 30 seconds ago.
It's
But
locked
now I'm
up.
actually standing at the Pantheon.
It's locked up. Let me do something.
Okay, so let me walk further. Okay,
Okay.
I'll walk further
All
away.
right.
Tell me if you can see anything.
It's
Okay,
locked
tell me
up.
if anything happens. Yeah, you know what, Scott, it's not going to work.
Bummer.
It's not going to work.
Well, maybe you can go back, start walking towards your hotel.
Okay.
Maybe that'll work. Maybe you got to log out again and log back in once you get near your hotel or away from all those people because I saw before it was working before. So I don't know what's the
Yeah.
deal.
Well, I'm away from all those people now, so it should start working,
You're
but
still
it's
locked up,
not.
Chuck. You're locked up. You're locked up, and it's not going to unlock.
How about my audio?
Your audio is
How about
fine.
my audio?
Your audio is fine.
Okay. Um, I will. So I think our video is not going to get better. So what should I do,
I don't know.
Scott?
Well, the whole point, we can talk to you, but the whole point is to see Rome, to see the Pantheon, to see the
Right.
fountain. Um, but mate, I don't know. Try logging out and logging back into the green room again, and
Okay.
find a new
I will do that.
location. Maybe it'll work. If it won't work, we'll speak to you for a few minutes, and then we'll consider it a no go. It's a bit of a drag, but Chucky's on the U.S. He's on his U.S. phone service, which only provides him a certain amount of bandwidth, which is why I'll say it now. If you want to be able to live stream or in some cases have video or upload any kind of video, upload files and everything like that, you really need to get a SIM card from wherever you are and get 4G because when you use a service and they only charge you like $50 or whatever, then basically what you're doing is, they'll give you the service and you'll be able to connect to the internet, but they're going to give you a limited bandwidth. And I know this because I've traveled like he does, and I always get a SIM card in every single place that I go. He's back in the green room. Let's see. It's all black, Chucky. Everybody,
That's not good.
I apologize for this, but what are you going to do? Give it a second because it was black before, and maybe it'll pop on. I don't know. I can hear you.
Well, what's kind of weird is that my screen, I can see myself perfectly clear, but I guess that's showing me that before it goes over the internet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to.
You know what I think happened, Scott?
No, you tell me.
I bought an internet package to add the high speed, and I think that I used all the
The high speed.
all of the.
So
I used the entire
you
package.
bought a SIM card? Everybody, and I know you do it because it's easy and everything like that. That it's a lot easier. But if you really want to be able to upload video or like large files or anything like that in a foreign country, you need to get their own SIM card and get, like I do in Thailand. You get like the 4G or 5G, and then you don't, you get a certain amount of bandwidth. But with yours, you're able to use the internet and get connect to websites and get email and stuff like that. But they limit the speed. So yeah, you probably run out of the highest speed that they give you, and now you're on the stuff that'll let your emails come through, the speed that will let your emails come through. But you're still getting some hellos here, Chucky.
Right. And you know what? I cannot use a SIM card because I need my USA SIM card to be in my phone so I can take phone calls from my customers. So
Yeah, but that's when you're not online doing something like this. But I understand it's not a problem. I understand that this happens. This shit's happened to me so many times just for myself that I expect it kind of, and I forgot about it, to be completely honest. I mean, but at least we have you with audio.
Right.
So tell us about.
My internet has been very.
What?
Again?
Go ahead.
My internet has been very fast, and yesterday I got a message saying that my internet only had 20% remaining. But I didn't get a message that it ended, though, so I don't know.
Well, maybe you used it up today when you were, traveling around or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I did because it's been working very good.
Tell us about. You might as well keep you on for a few more minutes. Tell us about your today is your last day in Rome and in Italy, and on the last day of your trip, right?
Yep, it's the last day. Very last day. I've been in Greece and Italy for 34 days.
Wow. So, are you happy to go back home, or what's the deal? Are you tired of Rome?
I'm not. No, I'm happy whether I'm at home or if I'm going somewhere. I like everything. It's.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I like everything. But I do miss being in Asia. That I do miss.
Well, Bangkok is opening up on October 15th.
Yeah, tell me about that.
supposed to open up on October 1st. However, they pushed it back because I don't know. I guess a few people, but a few of the doctors have been saying that October 1st is rushing it, and that they really need an extra month, and
Right.
so they pushed it back a couple of weeks, and so they're opening up. Actually, the day they're opening up is my birthday, so
Oh my God. Well,
maybe that's my birthday present, their birthday present to me. I don't know.
well, you deserve it.
I don't know. What am I getting out of that? you know, I can just say it happens on my
Okay. Well,
birthday.
you, you get one step closer to freedom.
Yeah, let me tell you, man, this really does suck, and I'll tell you why it sucks. Because every time I go out, and Longhorns knows this, Jono knows this, everybody who's over here, has been here while masks are mandatory. They know this. First of all, right now it's extremely humid, and I mean you're talking about 90% humidity, 80% humidity every single day. It's been raining and it's been flooding, and so it's rainy, it's humid, and it's still pretty hot. It's the feel like temperature's like 95 degrees. So you don't want to go out, and then it's miserable to go out in the weather right now anyway. But when you got to wear the mask and you're outside and you got to walk, or you're in a taxi, and the guy's got a shitty air conditioner or whatever, it just everything is a hassle right now. It just hasn't gotten much easier because they still have these, and then there's a curfew. So if you're out and it's 7 o'clock, you're like, oh, I better start looking around for a taxi because I don't want to get stuck in traffic. It's 9:30 and I happen to get pulled over by some cop. You know what I mean? So I'll be glad when this is all over and behind us, if it ever is. But step by step, it's kind of like going to the moon. It's one small step, you know, for mankind, and you know,
One small step for Scott and a giant leap for Bangkok.
yes. So, uh, yeah. So, how have you found the Italian people?
Oh, they are very nice to me.
And Chucky, are you standing in the wind or something?
I'm a little bit of wind.
All right. Try to stand behind a wall or something if you can.
Well, I'm just walking down one alley right now. It'll go away soon.
Okay, there you go. Sounds better already. Carlos, how you doing? Let me see if Chucky's no, his video is not working. So what that means, Chucky, is that your internet is so slow, or your internet the amount of internet that you have is so low that it won't transmit any video.
Right.
Carlos, you're tired. I'm
Well,
tired. We're all tired here. We're all it. I was gonna ask what's better, the night streams or the day streams. But you know what? The day streams are better, at least for me, by far. Because around this time, I'm already starting to lay down and watch something on TV, or you know I'm already asleep. Chucky, boy, this has been this has been a rough stream. Oh God, Chucky, your internet is not working. Nothing now. No audio. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. There you go. You back?
yeah, it's going off and on, but I'm about to go inside, so let me turn it off and come back, okay?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I think he's going in his hotel room now. So he wasn't using Wi-Fi. He was using his other service. Now he's going to probably be using his Wi-Fi. So at the very least, maybe we'll be able to see, from outside of his hotel, Mr. Minaj. What the crap? What the crap? We're waiting for Chucky to come back here. He's having some visual issues, or his internet is not allowing him to properly transmit. This is why we need a producer. We need a producer that squares all these things away ahead of time. But this is not a big budget production. So we do what we can. This is guerrilla streaming. He should be on in a second. He's probably going up to his room. And yeah. Chuck is the guy on the ground when I'm not on the ground or when I don't want to be on the ground. And lately I haven't wanted to be on the ground. That's what I was just saying. I don't know what kind of a hassle it is in Australia. I can only imagine. I would be pissed off if I was in Australia just because of the adjective that the cops seem to be giving people. But here it's just the weather, the rain, the humidity, the heat, the traffic. Now there's starting to be traffic. It's not as bad as it was pre-COVID, but it's starting to come back. And there are some times when, you're just sitting there. And then, like the other day I was talking about, I wanted to take the boat. And I get to the boat station and there's some old lady sitting there and she goes, "I'm sorry, boat's closed for the weekend." So they weren't there. There was no boat transportation, which is something that, you always got to be aware of if you're in Bangkok, is the transportation you choose. You're going to go by subway, you're going to go by SkyTrain, you're going to walk, you're going to take a taxi, you're going to take a bus. How are you going to get around, And right now, I want to see, is everything going to be at full speed once they open up here? Because the government can say open up, but I'll tell you what, Burger King's closed, Fuji's closed, lots of pharmacies, lots of businesses, they won't let you in. It's like, oh, you stand there at their door and you tell them what you want, and that's it. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Hopefully, Chucky will be back in a moment. I think he's trying to connect up with his Wi-Fi in his hotel room or on his hotel balcony. I don't know. Let's not fade to Ass Crash Chuck. I really don't want to see that. I've already had a conversation with him before the last stream. We don't need any, listen, the last thing, if it was some hot chick and she was a refrigerator repairman and you saw a little sexy ass crack, that's one thing. But this is not. This is Chuck. And no, it's a no-go in this. It's a no-go on my stream. It would be a no-go even if it was a sexy chick. Sorry. I mean, I hate to say that because I'd have to shut it down or I'd have to black it out. Chucky, where are you? Let's see here. But at least Thailand is opening up, supposedly. He gives me a hard time about my navigational skill. I would have got there And to be honest, I really did think, hey, I'm supposed to go right. And then I don't know what I did. I put my phone and I looked and I was like turning my phone and I was like, that doesn't seem right. And what I didn't do is I didn't hit the recenter and I just went left and then that was it. I was wrong. And of course, he wants to take advantage of that. I don't know where he is. He may be sitting there watching right now, not saying a word. Who knows? Oh, I question him, believe me. Believe me. I have no problem questioning him. I knew where to go. I knew where it was. I had a good idea where it was. You know, but then again, if I was driving a car, I'm the one who would be like saying I know where everything is, and I wouldn't ask for directions. That'd probably be me. All right, where is he at? Where is he? Maybe he can't connect to the internet. He read it, so he knows. So he's probably trying to log in. He did read my message, so. Anyway, that's I have tried to not watch the numbers in the last few days because I just am sick and tired of yeah, he's the go-to guy. What you guys didn't know is that we had dim sum afterwards, and all he could do is all he could say was he had to hurry up and get back to his hotel room because he couldn't hold it much longer. Oh no, we were at the coffee shop, and then he said, "I can't wait any longer. I've got to go. I've got to go." So we all have our strengths and weaknesses. So Monash, what's Oz been like for you? I might as well ask you while I have you on here and we're waiting for Chucky. This is why I don't usually stream at night. Not because I can't get a hold of Chuck or anything like that. These things happen. No, that was the fake Navy SEAL. That was not. Don't put him in the same category, please. I give him a hard time, but don't put him there. He wasn't the one who couldn't cross the bridge. That was somebody else. That was the fake Navy SEAL. And I actually felt bad for him the first time. But then once I started thinking about it and a couple other things happened, then I was like, what the, this something stinks. Something's rotten in Stunklebury, which is where we were. Yeah, shitty government. That's the story of my life now. Is there anywhere where there's a good government? Anywhere that does anybody in this stream love their government? That's what I'd like to know. Yeah, I saw something in the headline about that, and I didn't want to read about it. He's a moron. And if he's mentally challenged because of some kind of a dementia or something like that, then he doesn't need to be president. But then neither does Kamala. Listen, I got some messages yesterday, day before yesterday, from some people. and they were telling me all about what's going on in America. I don't fucking care. At this point, I'm an American. I'm just American by birth. I will always be American. But quite frankly, I've had enough of this shit. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to know about it. I don't like the direction of the country. I don't like the fact that, it seems like Republicans don't ever do enough. And so I'm at the point now where, like, listen, Thailand and their government is not perfect. But, man, this place looks like paradise compared to America at this point. And I don't say that very often, but it sure gives the impression of being paradise compared to the United States and the UK and Australia and all these other places. And I'll tell you what, if I'm walking down the street and I get really hot and I pull my mask down a little bit so that I can breathe for the next minute, and a cop saw me, he's not going to, like, beat me or fine me $1,000, or it's not going to happen. In fact, he's probably not going to say anything. Which is like, if I'm not around a bunch of people, why be an asshole about it? Why not just say, hey, can you put your mask up? But if you see me walking down the street sweating my ass off after I've been walking 12 kilometers or 10 kilometers, and I'm sweating my ass off, you would think, okay, there's nobody here. Maybe you can just, he'll put the mask back up. I don't know where he is. It seems he's having some problems reconnecting. I don't know. He answered one of my messages, or he read one of my messages a few minutes ago, and he hasn't read the last one. So I don't know if he's got to go into the hotel. He's trying to find his charger for his phone, and he's trying to connect. I don't know if he's just out of internet. I don't know what the deal is. I'll know in another couple of minutes and take it from there. Gennaro, how you doing, buddy? You got to be doing better than me. This has been one of those streams where I can forget this stream. No offense to Chuck, because I know he's doing his best. I give Chuck a hard time, but I do know he's a gamer, man. He'll listen. When we were in Bangladesh, I told Chuck, I'm going into the slum, and it's a pretty nasty area. And I've read all about it, and I know a couple of people that have been there, and I don't know if you want to go. He's like, why not? I said, because, you might not want to be there. No, I'm going. So he's game. About the only thing he doesn't want is he doesn't want to go to, like, the Congo or Central African Republic or somewhere like that, because that's dangerous no matter who you are. And I think he knows that. Yeah, I mean, that Chinese house, the first time I got there, I was like, wow, man, what a cool place. But I wish they could do a little bit more with it, Lost in Bangkok. Fucking smart ass. How about stumbling through Bangkok? If I really wanted to find a place, I would find it. But, I'm streaming. I can only do one thing on the phone. If I go from on my phone and I go to the map, it's going to disconnect me. So I only can do one thing at a time. Now, maybe I could bring a physical map with me, but Jesus Christ, I'm lugging around enough stuff as it is, Okay, so he did read this last message. I don't know what's going on. Let me see something else here. It'd be nice to at least see, like the view from his new room. Let me see here. What am I looking at? Invite the guests. It's the same one. The link is the same, Chucky. I don't know. If he's not on in a couple minutes, I'll consider it to be a failure. Stream failure. Which that sucks. This is his last day. Listen, I'm getting into the writing again. It's one of the only outlets. You know, I was saying this the other day to Jono. If I go out and I stream and I got a camera around my neck and I'm trying to take photos, I never get any great photos because I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm not focused. I need to remember that. As somebody at my age, I would think I would remember, just do one thing at a time. Because I don't do three things at once very well. You know, I do everything poorly. Or, you know, that's what I mean. I'm not focused on streaming. My hotel is working on fixing the internet. My hotel is working on fixing the internet. It is down at my hotel. Is it a matter of minutes or unclear? Hey, what are you going to do? This is why I'm not on TV. You think Anthony Bourdain or Joe Rogan or any of these guys ever had to go through this stuff? Well, they may have had to go through this stuff, but they didn't take care of it like Chuck's taking care of it or like I'm taking care of it. They let the producer do that. I try to get Nicholas and Alex to do it, but they're like, I don't have time. I noticed the photos of the mural wall. Maybe you could display some of your photos there. I don't think so. Yeah, I miss Bourdain as well. All right, he says about 10 minutes. Hey, Mark, how you doing? You get to see a live stream in real time. Yeah, well, it's a little... Chucky says about 10 minutes to get the stream back on, so that means you guys are stuck with me for 10 minutes. And we'll see. If it's not back up by 9:55 or so, we'll just call it a night. Yeah, you know, Gennaro, putting any of my photos up on there, first of all, they're not going to pay to get everything printed onto metal. They're going to ask me to do it. They're going to ask me to fork over the money. And which is what the first place I was ever displayed in, which was an art gallery in Bangkok. They asked me to do that, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. You need to do it. You need to pay and have it done. I'm not paying for it. It's expensive, man. You know, to get prints done at that size, and especially on metal, man, you're talking $100, $200 a print. They put up 20 prints, you know, do the math. And then what do I get out of it? People looking at it on metal, which is outside, which is getting chafed and scratched up, you know, it's not a good way to go. It's better to be inside unless your stuff is huge and you're really, really well known, which I am not. Mr. SM as in Scott Mallon, or is SM Mr. Stephen Monash? Thailand has a way to become a citizen, but chances are it ain't going to happen for you or me. It's a long process. It takes 8 years, and only 100 people from each nationality can qualify, and it tends to be a little pricey. Technically, it's not that much, but the truth is that it can cost many thousands. So That kind of just gets you up to the top of the pile. And not only that, well, the elite visa does not get you. You are not a citizen here. They tend to treat you. You get some perks, but other than that, yeah, that's not like being a permanent resident or a citizen here. If you got a 5-year or 10-year, once that's done, you're done. That's it. You're gone. You're gonna have to pay more. With once you become a naturalized citizen, you are a citizen. You don't have to. You get a passport. You get, But the other thing is that you need to pay taxes here in order to qualify. You don't pay taxes, it ain't gonna happen. Now, if you want to pay a shitload of money, and I'm talking a couple million baht, maybe you have a chance without paying taxes into the system for, I think it's 3 years. I'm not sure how the 5-year, I'm not sure about it. I have to think about it, to look at it again. I haven't looked at it in a while, but nothing's really changed. Chucky's got to pick the only hotel that's internet isn't working. Yeah, I have some of those, Stephen, actually. Well, that's true, Gennaro, and you can't become a citizen if you're a retiree. So there's the quandary. Looks like you've used all the high-speed data in your T-Mobile International Pass. We'll keep you going with data up to 2G speeds and unlimited calling for the remaining pass duration unless you activate a new pass. Want more? Get another international pass. Let's see. All right, so Chucky's internet did no, it doesn't matter if you marry a Thai. Are you not listening to me there, Andrew? That doesn't matter. I've been married for 21 years. Whatever it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. 5 years after. Marrying a Thai does not mean you will get permanent residence, period. It does not mean you will become a citizen, period. Your idea of marrying a Thai will, if you have the money, if you can show the money, will allow you to stay here year to year. That's it. It will not get you permanent residency or citizenship. It must be the lag. So Chucky used all his internet time up, unfortunately. However, if they get the Wi-Fi started, then we've solved the problem. No, but what I get all the time is, oh, you've been here for that long, now you're like same type people. And I'm like, okay, well, then let me get the blue card when I go to Cafe Amazon, and all these other kind of things. Yeah, and you know what, Mike? I'm so leery of this because I think about the only people who might take advantage of it are the Chinese. There's a lot of talk now, and I believe the proposal has been passed where wealthy foreigners can live here for 10 years. Here's the issue, though, is you got to put a lot of money up for most of the, or at least several of the methods of qualifying. And, you know, who's going to put $500,000 up and then you only get 10 years? Oh, you get to live here for 10 years. Okay, so then what? At the end of the 10 years, what if they don't want to continue this plan and they want to make you put more money in? They don't grandfather it. Now, I have never seen that or heard that happening here in Thailand, but it did happen in Malaysia recently. So, you know, I don't know. And I don't, well, there's the 250, and I believe there's also a 500,000 one. And that's what I mean. Who's going to put that kind of dough and just tie it up here? You know, this country does not have a fantastic track record politically. I mean, you know, foreigners are not generally getting hurt because of protests and you know, wars here. I'm a PR and I thought I'd qualify. I don't know. I don't know if you will. Maybe you will. But you know, there are those. I think there's 4 categories. In fact, I thought I saved it to my phone. Let me see if I can bring it up here. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I guess I didn't. But let me see here. All right, let's see here. Is this the non-immigrant X? I don't believe this is it. No. This is not the same one. This is even this is even more money. Well, this is the thing, is that they have not verified that you can own the land outright. And it's from what I've been reading from people who really know Thai politics and that kind of thing in the government, they don't believe that they're just going to let people outright own land. You're not going to be able to go and buy a $1 million baht piece of land and it's yours forever and you don't have to worry about anything. I don't think Thailand wants to do that, to be honest. All right, so Chucky's back in here. Let's see. Uh-oh, and he's got some video. Aren't we lucky? There you go, Chucky. What are you, in your room?
I'm in my room, but I'm having a COVID panic attack.
All right, well, you panicked for a second. Let me answer this question here or talk about this.
I'm joking.
That guy, Ben, yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly, I don't know, Tom. You know, I'm not sure, and I don't want to say that I am sure, but I do believe, you know, he probably had the funds to be able to become a Thai citizen, and he put the time in. You know, so, and, you know, he's operating as the managing director for a group of lawyers in his company, so I would think he could be able to help you.
Hello.
But it's not an easy process. Where are you, Chucky?
Oh, I'm in my room, but the front desk is coming to look at inventory my mini bar. That's why I put this mask on. I'll take it off in a second. She's about to come in here.
Okay. You wearing a mask?
Can you see me?
I can see you. Yes, clearly, and I can hear you loud and clear. Gennaro says, "Buenos Aires, Chucky."
Buenos Aires. To you too.
Yeah, didn't I write all those things down the other day? No, I don't remember them. I don't remember the words I had written down. Buenos Aires is one, and there was another one, and then of course there's the Rivederci, and you know,
Yes. Ciao, baby.
you got to. Does your room have
Ciao, baby.
Ciao, baby? Does your room have a view?
Yes, it does.
All right. So as soon as the girl gets out of your room, we get to see the view, or what? Oh, you're in your
She's
room.
not in the room yet, but she will be soon.
But that's all right. And have you hung your sheets out of the window
No,
to show your
no,
virginity?
no.
Do you know about that?
So, see how these cool windows are here?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that. Oh, wait a second. I wasn't thinking, but now I
Yeah,
know
I
what
know
you're
you were.
talking about.
That's what they used to do in the old days, supposedly.
That's my view.
Eh. So what are the streets like in the morning?
Um,
Chucky, your internet's bad, man.
everything seems normal out.
There we go.
So
Now it's good.
doesn't my place have really cool wallpaper?
I don't know. I don't really get excited about wallpaper. I mean, I'm just being honest.
It's okay.
I mean, it's a hotel room. I'm never going to live there and stay there forever. So it is what it is. I care
Right.
more about, is the bed comfortable, and did Chucky hang the sheets out and show the little blood spots, or did we not get that?
Right.
You're not
So
in
I'll
Asia.
give you
You're not in Asia, so there would be none of that.
So see the red lounge chair there?
He's glossing right over that. It's beautiful wallpaper, Chucky. Beautiful. Nice
Cool.
lounge chair too.
That's
Nice little room.
the
How
desk.
much did that run you?
110.
110. And does the toilet have a bidet? Are you still Sir Bidet? Sir Bidet
Yeah,
Charles? Yep. That's not to wash your ass with, Chuck.
Hmm?
Oh, well, maybe it is.
See the floor? Isn't the floor texture
It
cool?
looks like a bidet to me. That looks like a little sink, but okay. It's a bidet.
Yeah.
It's not usually the ones I've seen have a little nozzle that aim up.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
Was the last one? Do you remember? Did the last one aim up, or was it like that one?
yeah, it was just like this one.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
Every hotel I've stayed at is the same as this.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean every hotel had a bidet, and it
So
was
Tom,
like this.
you said that room in particular is $110, but is that what is that considered? 3 or 4 stars?
It's not a hotel. This is someone's apartment.
So it's a Airbnb.
It's not from Airbnb. It's from Hotels.com, but it's Airbnb style.
Oh, okay. Well, that is unique wallpaper.
Yeah, it is. Well, I like it that it's so shiny. The design I don't care about, but see how my phone is reflecting in it? It's just really it has a cool shine.
Exciting place.
Aren't the lamps cool? They're all black. Scott, you have to realize that I'm gay. I notice this stuff.
I don't. See, I would never even think. I'd be like, wow, that's shiny, and then that would be it. I'd be like, how's the bed? Is the bed comfortable?
I share it on Facebook. Look at how shiny my wallpaper is.
You share everything on Facebook. It's not a bad little room, but 110. All right, I see for being in Rome, and you're in the center of everything, pretty much, right?
Oh yeah, very very good location.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Show us the other
Yeah.
direction if you can, to the right.
Yeah.
Don't fall out of the window, all right, please.
Mm-hmm.
Really, because yeah, I just saw two people fell off of some cliff in Phuket or somewhere, and then plus this you're locked
Can you
up.
see that? Look
You're
at
locked
them.
up. You're locked up, Chucky. There you go.
Yeah, it's weird when I stick the phone outside the window. The signal's not as
Man, they
good.
got that signal only goes right up to the window. You know, this guy that my wife knows, who was a GM at this hotel in I think it was in Pangan or in Phuket or something. She told me the other day. She goes, "Yeah, this GM. You know, we were talking. We were all talking about how this GM went missing. He left and went missing in Pangan or whatever. And apparently, he slipped and fell or whatever, and hit his head on a rock. You know, like down a ways, and he died. You
Oh
know."
my God.
Yeah, so you got to be careful. That's why it's good you're not hanging out the window. I want to get the shot, but I don't want you hanging out the window.
Right.
You know.
And you know what it's like to fall out of a window.
Oh, you don't want to fall and live.
Yeah.
It sucks. The next month will be painful for you, at least. The month to a year will be very painful. Actually, the rest of your life, you will feel the after effects.
Yeah, your story is terrifying.
So
Does
the
your
mask.
audience
When
know?
you go outside, do you have to wear the mask?
No, I'm wearing it because the front desk said they're coming to inventory my mini bar,
Uh-huh.
and when she comes in here, I just want to make her feel comfortable by wearing a mask.
Oh, that's
But
good.
I thought
That's very considerate of you. But
no, and no,
when you
not even one person.
Pantheon, when you were at the Pantheon, was everybody wearing a mask or no?
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah,
Wow.
nobody. No, the Italians think that would be silly.
So it's pretty much back to normal there.
Only if you go in a store. That's it.
Huh.
And 95% of all the eating is outdoors. So it doesn't. You never put on a mask. You can go outside and not bring a mask with you. Because when you're walking around, you don't wear a mask, and if
What
I'm
about
going out to
for a
dinner, I
taxi?
don't bring a mask with me. Huh?
If you get into a taxi.
Yeah, you got to wear a mask.
Okay. So it's closer to normal than Thailand is at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I still think I'm lucky. I am somewhat lucky here because this ain't America, and you don't have, and this ain't Australia. You don't have the police, you know, giving you such a hard time if you pull your mask down a little bit. When you walk into a place, you don't have people ready to jump all over you and yell at you. And I've heard a lot of stories and about places where you go into the wrong place and you don't have a mask on, or you have a mask on, and people are like, "Get out of here!" In America.
Well, the problem with America, the reason why we're having this problem, is that they believe that if you are doing any of those things, like putting your mask like this or something,
Yeah.
they assume that you're a Trump supporter, so they just hate you. They feel like
Well, tough
you're
shit. Get
yeah.
over it.
They just feel, oh no, it's horrible because
And,
there's a lot of people that are Democrats that don't like to
I
wear it,
don't
and
have a problem
especially
wearing a mask. I've talked about this before. I don't have a problem wearing a mask in a situation where it's warranted, and I don't have a problem wearing a mask. Listen, they make a law. I'm not going to fight the law. I'm not going to bitch and piss and moan about it. I might bitch and piss and moan about it, but I'm not going to do it publicly. Like walk into a place and complain vehemently about having to wear a mask or having to take my mask off. Now, if I had to take my mask off, I definitely wouldn't complain. But if I had to put a mask on to go into a place, I'm not going to complain. I might complain to myself, like, shit, I got to wear this hot ass mask. But I'm not going to bitch to people and go, I don't want to wear my mask, like some people do when they're in the United States. And so I'll wear my mask, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't support Trump over Clinton. You know what I mean? So their logic is skewed. Just because you're doing one thing does not correlate with another.
Of course. Well, and also too, there's a lot of culturally, there's like example, Asians wear the mask more, but Latinos and blacks wear it less. So,
Well,
they just
you know what? In
so
Thailand,
so if you walk in, they will yell at you. But if like a black and Latino person came in without a mask, they're going to say, "Pardon me, could you please put on your mask?"
yeah, well,
They're
that
just
must be because they know that somebody might shoot them. I don't know.
well. Plus, they would think, "Oh, that's not a Trump supporter; it's just someone that's forgetful."
That is the most idiotic logic I've ever heard in my life.
Oh,
I
I
know
know.
it's not
Yeah.
you. I know that this is honestly their logic. If you're doing one thing, you must be, a Trump supporter, which is like, what? And so what if I am? That's the other thing. That's not freedom where you have to listen to what they say and do everything they say. We've already gone over this a million times. And,
Well, that's because in LA and San Francisco, probably 80% of the people are Democrats.
well, you know that LA just changed their law now, where they just made it law to where when you go into a place now, you must wear a mask. And I'm like, yeah, but Chuck told me that they're like going, we don't care about the law.
That's not true, by the way, Scott. They passed that, but people aren't. Every business is different. They're letting every business do whatever they want. And I've talked to people. I know someone that
No, I
just
know.
went to
I
a bar.
understand that. You told me that before. And my point is, if it's a law, then it's a law. It's not, I want to abide by the law or I don't. Okay, if you don't, then you have to suffer the consequences. And I think they know.
Right.
Longhorn
Yes.
says, my room is less than $30 a day. Europe is too expensive.
Right.
I guess it depends how bad you want to go there. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. How are
Hello,
you?
hello. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
All right. There you go. There's
You
your
know,
hobby, Gennaro.
let me know when. I'll let you know after she finishes. So, how are you today? How are you today?
Very good, and you?
Very good.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Very happy, huh?
One more day. Yeah, tonight.
Perfect. I booked taxi for you.
Oh, grazie. Grazie.
Tomorrow morning, I write to you my message. It's what's number of taxi.
Okay,
It
okay.
will be outside in the building.
Right. Okay, grazie.
Moment.
So I love staying here, by the way. It's really nice.
Ask her she's been to Thailand.
Have you been to Thailand?
No, never.
This my friend Scott. Where are you? Right
I'm in
there.
No.
Bangkok. Ciao.
He's in Thailand.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
I never stay. I want to go, but now it's impossible.
Right.
Yeah, very difficult.
Hey, yes, one day.
The price is low. You know, Thai massage. Thai massage.
Yes.
It's only €5 for 1 hour.
Yes, I know. It's one of my friends going there.
Oh, your friends go there.
Yes, tell me not.
Oh, okay. Her friends go there all the time.
Yeah.
Scott.
Good place. A lot of people come here. But not now.
No.
Later, soon.
Okay. Okay. So, she's taking my trash out because I had a lot of bottles of water.
Oh, that's funny. Mark Loveridge. Monash is getting a Woody. He's getting a Chubby. You would make a cute barista, Gennaro. Oh, God. Well, I was just over there today, boys. Been going up this month, but yes, this have a nice big room, 72 meters. Yeah.
So I have some comments about Italy.
Okay. Please
It's really
comment.
interesting. Well, the people are so nice to me. It's amazing. Like nicer than usual.
Nicer than in Thailand?
No, nicer than usual.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nicer than usual.
I wonder why.
Well, no, they're pretty cool before. I just think that maybe they feel lucky that pandemic is coming close to an end. Maybe they feel like grateful that we're here, investing
Maybe
in
they
their
feel
country.
grateful to be alive.
That too. Yeah, that
Seriously,
too.
because that
Yeah,
was a
some
huge, huge issue there in Italy in the beginning, and I mean, yeah, I mean,
the
it
people
was one
here
of the
are
worst
so nice
places.
to me. It makes me feel great.
Well, that's good. So you'd
And
highly
I
recommend a trip to Italy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I know
Let
a
me
lot
show
of
you some,
people that have been there, but I haven't been there.
let me show you something. So,
Okay,
um
that's in my eye.
if you want to go in a museum or you want to ride the high speed trains, you have to get what they call a green pass.
Oh, you have it.
And if you're vaccinated, right?
Yeah,
Um then you can get it, but you have to be like a citizen, okay? But if you take a COVID test, you can get this. See the QR code? See?
yeah.
Then you can go in anywhere at all, like museums, anywhere.
Okay.
But the thing is that it only lasts for 48 hours.
Yeah, that's a that's a bummer.
So, but most of the time you don't need to go inside.
But in Thailand, one of the things that they're going to do is they're going to make it mandatory that you have a digital. You have an app that you can check in and out of places, so that they
Mm-hmm.
can make sure that they know where you're at. When you go into a
Right.
mall, you're going to have to scan in. Um, all those kind of things. And so, while that might not fly in America, um, it's going to fly here. People, they don't care. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Well, they're already willing to allow themselves to be under a dictatorship without much complaint.
Hmm.
You know?
Chucky doesn't have a YouTube channel.
No.
He doesn't want one. He was alone, but the girl is walking in and out, so he just wants to make sure she feels comfortable with his mask on when she's
Right.
in the room.
Well, let me show you. The door's open. I'll show you the lobby. It's really small. Okay,
Okay.
so this is like the lobby, and on this floor there's like 3 or 4. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, yes, tell the one.
And this is like the office. See?
The kitchen.
But the kitchen for preparing everything. And this is like the hallway. See the hallway?
Oh,
See that old elevator?
wow.
Isn't that? I love this elevator. It's
Oh,
so
yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
So then this goes down. I'm on the first floor. I mean, but really that means second floor in the USA.
Oh,
So, but they also have other locations. It's just 10 rooms.
wow.
So that's like the kitchen. So yeah, it's really nice
Nice
staying here.
place. It's got a nice
Huh?
place. Looks nice.
It's
You know,
brand new.
clean. Well, it's brand new, yeah. So it should be clean.
Yeah, look at the quality of the wood floor. Isn't that
Yeah,
cool?
and I'm sure that basically need it just to chill out and do a little work once in a while and to
Right.
sleep, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I've been doing because I still am doing my work even though I'm traveling. I have to work on an average of like around about 1 hour per day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, Chucky, you're going back to LA, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and then after that, you're going to Mexico or something. What was it?
In December. And
Oh,
on October 17th, I'm very excited to go to the Rolling Stones concert.
yeah, yeah. I saw them. Have you seen them yet?
No, never have. So that's why it's really exciting. By the way, look,
Just to
I
say
bring
you've done it now, you know.
I, I even bring my printer with me when I travel.
Wow. So you're not like me. You don't travel all that light.
No. Like example,
What
I
kind of
have
printer is that?
huh?
What kind of printer is that? Can I see it?
It's a portable printer. It's HP.
You didn't get that here, did you?
No, I got that
Weren't you
USA.
looking for a portable printer?
Yes, I was. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I left my other one in Taiwan. I left a big suitcase in Taiwan. It's still stuck there.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And it's at my friend's house. So I have this bag, and then I have this one. This one has wheels, but it's also a backpack. So I
Yeah.
have those two carry on, and then I have, this check-in. See that one.
Mm.
So it's not too much, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah. Temperature there in Rome is currently 86 degrees and sunny, 4% chance of rain through 4 p.m. However, there should be some thunderstorms in the next, say, half hour or so. What was I going to say? Longhorn says, when y'all come back to Bangkok, y'all need to go to Sarni's on Soi Santon, my favorite coffee shop in Thailand. I will say that place, Sarni's, is a fantastic. They really have good coffee, and it's reasonably priced, and they got good food. If you don't know where Soi Santon is, it's across from. It's a small soy. Well, it's not that small. It's a soy across from Central Embassy, and it's on the right-hand side. And yeah, it's really good. So, I mean, I would recommend that as well. And I drink their coffee as much as possible. I like it. Uh, I like it every morning.
Cool.
Chucky like boba. I don't know what boba is. I still don't.
Yeah, that's like tea and milk and coffee with bubbles in it, like gooey
The bubble tea. That's right. That's right.
boba tea.
That's why I don't know, because I don't drink that stuff.
It's really popular in Taiwan and China, and
I never drink it.
it's a little bit popular in Thailand, but not that
Yeah,
much.
they have the bubble tea shops here, but I don't really. I don't. I like the jelly drinks once in a while, but they're high in sugar, so I try not to drink them all the time. But they are good when you need something to quench your thirst. They're really good. What is this here? Hang on a second. Gennaro is hoping for a shower scene in the window opposite. Chucky's going to do a shower scene? No, he didn't agree to that. What is this? I don't even know any movies that have. What is this? Not The Birds. Is it The Birds? No, the Bates Motel.
Right.
Remember the Bates Motel? What was the name of that? Wasn't it with Norman Bates? Psycho. Thank you. With Janet Leigh.
Yes.
I'd rather see a shower scene with Janet Leigh back then than with Chucky. Sorry.
Of course.
All right, you're showing off your Ferrari hat.
Isn't it cute?
I don't know that I'd call it cute.
I bought it at the Ferrari factory.
And how much did that run you? Let me guess. €50.
You know what? I really don't remember, but I don't think it was that much.
Really?
I think it was 29 euros.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I think
I thought because of the Ferrari name that they might charge more.
No, I was surprised their prices were good.
Yeah. What is your one favorite thing about Italy,
So that
Chucky?
was cool, And I like this one because it's not so loud,
Yeah. What is your favorite thing about?
What'd you say?
What's your favorite thing about Italy?
Just how beautiful it is, and the history, and the people, and the food.
That's not one thing.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. Narrow it down.
Right.
Pick something. You know,
If
I'm
I
not
have to choose number one, it's going to be the beauty of it.
the beauty of what, the architecture.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah, that's what I would think. That's actually what my sister went for because of the architecture.
Oh, okay.
But she stayed there. I told you the last time. If you don't remember, she stayed there for about 4 months,
Right.
and she loved it. So, but then she's like you. She finds the beauty in everything. Where me, I find the beauty and the beast.
You should have your sister on your stream. I want to meet her. I want to
Oh
have your
God, no,
mom on there
no,
too.
no, no. This is not personal. This is not a personal stream. I don't want it to be more personal than it is already. I don't want my
Well,
mother on it.
Howard
I don't want
Stern.
my father.
Howard Stern.
I don't want my dog from back home. I don't want any of that. It's not
Well,
going to happen. Forget about
Howard
it.
Stern used to put his
Forget
his
about
band
it.
on the show.
Forget about it. It ain't happening.
Okay.
Listen, I put myself out there far more than I ever thought I would. And I don't always like it. Sometimes I just go with it. It's part of it. But I don't want to put anybody else from my family on, or, any like friends from, 30 years ago or something like that. Yeah. Let's keep it about Thailand and about, what's going on here, or what's going on in Italy, and, with Chucky, the man about town, you know, that's the way I'd like to keep it.
Right.
Closest I've been to Italy is an Italian village in Cagliari. Okay. Anyway, go ahead, Chucky. It's all you.
Well, I'm just having a good time. It's really interesting here in Italy how they have some diversity here. Okay,
Have some what?
they have some diversity.
Oh,
Some,
diversity. Okay.
yeah. But what's interesting is that when you go to places, the people that are like the new immigrants, they only have the very lowest of the lowest jobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they just hit a wall.
Huh. Well,
In
that
other
I
words,
think that's often the case in many places. Like
it's
here,
more.
you don't see many Burmese that are the heads of companies here. They're not running companies here. You don't see a lot of Cambodians.
Yeah, but it's yeah, that's different in the UK. But
Chucky, you're cutting out. You gotta stop walking around.
and also I I don't know why, but many people keep their jobs here for their whole life.
Yeah,
I go to restaurants and I ask
here
people
by the
how long have you
companies.
worked here, and they'll say,
The companies take good care of them. That's why.
"Huh?
The companies take good care of them. That's why. They get good holidays. They get good benefits. They make decent money. That's why they stay. And like Ferrari, I saw a show once about why people stay in Ferrari. They have a lot of benefit. They're not getting free cars, but I mean, you know, they get a lot of benefits. Not like in the United States where
Mm-hmm.
you might get one or two
Right.
weeks of holiday pay or holiday time or something. You're locking up, man. Are you still in your room? Hey, you're still in your room, huh? All right, Chucky, you're locking up. So hang on a second. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the internet or where you are or anything, but you're freezing up. So maybe if you move a little bit to wherever it was before that the internet was so good, I don't know. We'll at least get some audio out of you.
How about I'll sit on my red chair.
Okay.
How's that now?
Well, you're back now, so that's good.
Cool. My cozy red chair.
All right, so you're leaving tomorrow. You're leaving in how many hours?
I'm leaving. Well,
12 hours?
Yeah, I'm leaving in about 12 and a half hours from right now.
Wow. Well, and how long is the trip back?
8.5 hours and then 6 hours. I stop off in New York.
You're not going to hang out there?
No, I was just in New York about 2.5 months ago. Remember?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would.
Mm.
And it's good to not have jet lag. If you go from like London to New York, you don't have almost no jet lag at all. And then if you stay in New York for 3 days, when you get back to LA, you don't have any jet lag. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I've used that for Thailand. I went from Thailand to Japan, Japan to Hawaii, and then Hawaii to the USA, and I had no jet lag at all.
Yeah. What is this? Let me see something here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Minaj. Thank you. You are the first and the only of tonight. Mr. Monash just made a ha 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 donation. I don't know if you can see it, Chucky, but thank you very much, Mr. Minaj. Choke D to you. I appreciate it. Well, Chucky, I don't know. You're off to Mexico next, and then after that, hopefully the stands are in your view. And actually, Longhorn said, "You mean like Afghanistan?" And I said, "No, not Afghanistan." No,
Well, maybe did he serve in Afghanistan or in Iraq?
I think it was Iraq. Yeah, not Afghanistan. I know it wasn't Afghanistan. Yeah, it was Iraq.
If we can get him to be our bodyguard, both of you can be my bodyguard.
I think I'll pass.
You can deal with the Taliban. I know you can.
I think I'll pass.
I'll say, please.
I'm not looking to get shot or have my head cut off. I mean, listen, I've made it this far. I might as well just make it to the end. Yeah. Do you need a test when you get back to the United States?
Yeah, that's what this test was to get back into the USA.
Oh, really?
Showed you, yeah.
So if I went to the United States now, I'd need a test that showed I was negative.
Yeah, everybody, in citizen or not, has to bring that to the airport. But it has.
Unless you're coming from Mexico.
No, Mexico too.
The people crossing the border are not showing tests.
Oh, that one. Okay, I know what you mean now.
I don't mean like they're walking across. Have a good day. I'm going to spend a day in San Diego. And the guy tells the Mexican guy coming over, "Have a nice day. Come on in." No. They won't have to show a test. But the people crossing the borders illegally, if they get caught, they're not going to have to take a test.
By the way, when I went to Tijuana once, I used to be the president of a radio station in San Diego, but our transmitter was in Tijuana. And I had to go there many, many times. And I went there, and all of a sudden, the Mexican guards, usually there's no guards, you just drive into Mexico. All of a sudden, the Mexican guards stopped the traffic. And then all of a sudden, about 10,000 people ran across into the USA. 10,000.
Wow.
And it was shocking at first when I saw the people running towards me. And a few times they hit my mirrors, my side mirrors, but it didn't hurt at all. It just, because they're flexible, they bounce a little bit. And it was just shocking to see so many people, but there's no way that immigration.
I used to go to Tijuana all the time, because it was, I don't know, it's 2 hours away from where I was, and It's a good place to go across the border. But, you know, it was good we'd go out for a night or something, you know, and come back, or a weekend or whatever. But, you know,
Right.
but you know, it was always fun. So anyway, all right, listen, Chucky, I'm going to let you go. I know you've got to deal with your maid.
No, okay, I'll just send you a message. Okay. No, it's okay, Scott. We're going to say goodbye. Okay, say goodbye to my friend.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Arrivederci.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
I need to count my money, so okay, Scott. Bye-bye.
Right, I'll talk to you later, Chucky.
Okay, bye-bye.
You will. All right, there we go. Another little fun time with Chucky. Eventually, we got through some of the technical difficulties. What does it matter if he's a Gavin Newsom supporter? I don't think he. I think he is, but I'm not. I don't remember. I think he actually likes him. Why, I don't know, but why does that matter? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Anyway, let's hope he has a good trip back home. Oh my God. Well, listen, she was Italian. I'll give you that. She was Italian, and for all you know, she could have been the owner of the place. And you know, she knows Chuck's no threat, and we're no threat. I'm sure she gets ogled all the time by the Italian guys. So, anyway, you know, listen, this was a rough stream, but still, we managed to have a little bit of fun with Chucky, which is good. So I'm happy with it. I guess all that's left to do is say goodbye and, you know, arrivederci and all that good stuff. Remember to leave a thumbs up, please, if you haven't done so already. Subscribe, and I will see you when I see you. Check everything down in the description. You can get a hold of me that way. And what else? That's all I have. So until next time, choke D, jerk and my, and all that good stuff. Arrivederci. And let me just do my little thing here. There we go. All right. Choke D, choke D. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you when I see you, whenever that may be. All right? Probably this weekend sometime. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. Mark, thanks for coming in. I'm glad you got to come in, even though it was a bit rough. But thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, the Coconut Girls are all gone. I hate to tell you that. In fact, the stall was gone. So there are no more Coconut Girls in that location. Unfortunately. Sorry to tell you that, Monash. No old Coconut Girl, no new Coconut Girl, no Coconut Stall. So, anyway, ciao bella. What else can I say? Lock on. I mean, see ya later. All right.